What is up to all 549 of you guys? I think the actual number is 554, but I'm not sure because it can change between now and then. I know a lot of people sometimes subscribe on accident. It's like, oh, I got this guy subscribed. Click. But what is up, everyone? I really appreciate y'all for letting me grace your computer screens, and it's really nice, y'all. It really is. Dog, I've been getting a lot of like good things happening lately, and first off, like I said, I am currently looking for another job, and I did apply for a handful of places, and I ended up getting, well, not getting, but I'm getting interviews around this time. I actually got an interview set up like literally right before I made this video. They just called me up and was like, you can come in. It's like, you got an interview for you on Wednesday. You can come in. Like, there's a lot that goes into this whole process of me trying to find another job. Also, I did not know, like, this opened up my eyes to a whole bunch of things because I did not know that you needed that you could just apply for a city job. Like, that blew my head up a little bit. So, like, I did not know. I didn't think that that was a thing that was happening. Like, I didn't know you could just, like, I thought you needed like a degree to apply for like city and state jobs. I thought they had to, like, kind of. I thought, it was like, you had to like get a resume and stuff like that and all that other stuff. And all my history, all my employment history has ever been is like, I pushed carts, I washed dishes, I used to mop up blood, and that was about it. But it's like, I never really like thought. I worked at a meat place. Okay, I worked at a place that handled meat, a butchery. Like, it was Wayfield in Georgia, and I closed a lot over there, and like the meat would, Wayfield is on one side is a grocery store, and the other side is the meat department, and I worked in the meat department because I accidentally flooded a. That's a whole story about that. I'll get that into that later. But yeah, like I did. So for a while, I did not know that you can actually like apply for. I did not know that you can actually like apply for like city and state jobs and stuff like that. I thought you just need a resume, and the whole thing is like, we only hire the best of the best here, and I'm like, whoa, okay, that's so cool, man. It's like, I apply for these city jobs. I'm getting a thing for them. So like from now on, like if I ever just happen to move to a new city, I'm applying for city jobs first. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I do like the idea of working for, like working, you know, like in stores and stuff like that. But this definitely does feel like a promotion that I just did not know was possible until now. So here's to hoping I get something. Uh, I'm also like not used to like Galveston, Texas. So like I feel like at some point I'm probably gonna have to make myself used to Galveston. So there's that. So here's to hoping. Like I said, I hope I get something. I don't know. Uh, Speaking of my job, I actually wanted to take this time to point out that I actually do like working at my current job. Like the only reason why I'm trying to seek another job is because I'm very frustrated because I'm financially I just really need things to work out the way that they need to work out. Like, I kind of, as much as I enjoy having a roommate, although he's not really here that often, by the way. He's he works a lot, so he's barely here. But like, I do like having a roommate. I do like having people over. I do like being able to have my own place and bring people over sometimes. But clearly, financially, I'm not able to do that. So it's a lot that goes. So there's a lot that kind of goes with that. I just want to be able to be financially capable of doing stuff that I like doing. And the current job that I have cannot do that, or at least is not guaranteed that. So rather than it's not guaranteed that, so rather than beg for that opportunity for my current job, I want to be able to get to a job where I wouldn't have to beg because it's standard. And I really do want to take this time to just sort of point out that we do need to unionize every job, especially corporate jobs, global corporation jobs. Those jobs need to be immediately unionized because you got the money to be able to take care of any demand that your workers need. You need to work for the workers. Why? And speaking of corporations for a second, can we talk about this for a second? Can we talk about the fact that just about every corporation in America is in some way, shape, or form tied to the American military? Like, bro, like imagine having a business, right? And your business does well enough that this country wants to buy it from you. And they buy it from you, and you find out that they're doing it because they want to slap your logo on a missile. You know what I mean? Like, just, what is that? Why is that happening? You know what I mean? Like, corporations are out here just doing whatever they want with all the money that they got. And it's just frustrating because of the fact that, like, all that money that is going into the military and messing up the country and screwing up the environment and oil magnates and rich people's pockets so they can all that money could be going back to the workers. Like, I don't understand why how is that, bro, everybody in America, like, with as much money as these corporate companies make, corporate profits, come on, you're going to seriously sit here and tell me you can't pay your workers? Like, the whole reason why the economy is so screwed up in America is because of the fact that, like, all the money keeps going to the dragons, bro. It keeps going to the predator class, bro. Like it keeps going to rich folks. Why do rich folks, what do they need all that money for? That's another thing too. Y'all really need to take it. If America is such a great country, then why do you have to be rich? If America is such a great country, why do you need all that money? Think about that real quick. Why is it so terrible to be poor? Why is being poor the boogeyman for upperclassmen if America is so awesome? If being poor is so great, then why ain't y'all poor, bro? Why do y'all need all that money? It's like, well, you need to get like us and find out. I'm trying to, but y'all keep holding the money away from us. What are you doing? Pay your workers. Every corporation needs to unionize. Every corporation needs to unionize. Every clothing store, every eatery, every place, especially like places where especially places where you like buy food at. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, we need to how is this, yo, how is it that like cooks, like actual chefs, those jobs are considered like high standard. Those jobs are like, well, I mean, he's only one of the best cooks on the planet. He's quite possibly one of the most exquisite chefs all over the world. But you will make fun of somebody who cooks, by the way, cooks at a fast food place. Why would you do that? He got the same job. Is it because of how much the customers pay for the food? Is it because of the cost of the food? Because the price is going up. So that can't be it. Why is it that a cook for rich people doesn't get shamed, but a cook for poor people gets shamed? I feel like I answered my own question. Unionize every corporate job. Every corporate job, all of them. Every corporate job where the businesses is like nationwide, if not like global. Like, isn't there a Walmart in China or something like that? Like, isn't it like all these businesses? If there's one building if every country in the world knows this business's name, the workers should be like being given something more to what they're being given. Every job should have perks. Every job should have perks, benefits, and all this other stuff. And I'm not talking stuff that they take out of your check in order to just so that they take out of your check that you barely get to see, like these stupid little stock things. No, I'm talking about actual factual perks. If I work for Olive Garden, if I work for Olive Garden for at least a good 3 years or 4 years, I should be able to have all expenses paid trip to Italy. If I work for Olive, I should be able to go to a plane station and say, yeah, I work for Olive Garden, I've been there for 3 years. Oh, you got the Olive Garden 3-year pass? Okay. I want Italians to be so sick and tired of seeing it. Oh yeah, another guy who works over at the Olive Garden. What the heck? That's my terrible stereotype for Italians, and I apologize for any Italians watching this. But that's what I'm saying though. If I work in what should you get if you go to McDonald's? Yeah, well, you should totally get the stock. You should totally get the stock option. But also, every dollar, if you work for McDonald's, this is what I would do. If you work for McDonald's, and you get food from McDonald's, then the employee the employee discount at any place is not really that great. You know what I'm saying? Like, in any place you go to, it's like, what, a $10 decrease? It's like a 10% decrease, so it's only like $10 less. But if you're buying something that's $100, you're still paying $90. So we all know the employee discount is just, it's something. But no, here's what you do, okay? All that, because, like, technically speaking, and this is the weirdest thing to me. Why is it that this isn't already a thing? If you work for a company and you buy something from the company that you work for, that money should go into some sort of, I don't know, some sort of thing that goes back to benefiting you some kind of way. You know, like if I'm paying like if I work for a department store, if I work for like a retail store or something like that, and that place sells chairs, and I'm a cashier, I should be allowed to buy that chair and use that chair at work. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Basic stuff. This is common sense. You know what I mean? Like I should be like especially, and also not just for like jobs, not just for those jobs and retail store jobs, but also regular jobs. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about like stuff that people need at business at places where they work to actually make their, because a happy worker is a better worker, a worker who gets giving things to actually work under better conditions will be glad to go to work. I say this as a guy who has worked a job for years. The one thing that's keeping me working at my current job that I'm at, that I have complained about multiple times in other videos, the only thing that's keeping me over there is one, I get paid, and two, I like my coworkers. Yeah, I love my coworkers. I think my coworkers are awesome. I love them. Like I love my co. They like it's like when they say welcome to the family, I take that stuff seriously because I do genuinely enjoy some of these people. These people, like we all share the same. We all share the same burden, and we all just like each other. Like it's one big happy family over there. I genuinely enjoy that. You know what I mean? So it does kind of bum me out that I do intend on leaving, but it's not like I'm leaving because oh F that job, it sucks anyway, blah 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 blah. That's not what it is. I just need something that's gonna pay me a little bit more. Cause I'm not in Texas, I'm not in this city, in this state specifically to get that job. I'm here because I am trying to get another job. To be a professional wrestler. I'm trying to just get enough money to survive as well as put money towards my potential professional wrestling dream. That's the goal here. It's not about it's nothing personal. It's just I want people, I want this thing to happen, and I'm very frustrated that it isn't happening already. Like I know I'm old. I know I look like an old man, but the fact of the matter is that like that's what I want to do, you know. But I do like my job though. But it's crazy that I'm getting like all of these interviews at the same time. I did not know that you could just apply for these jobs. I thought like these people were like, well, he's definitely not the son of a mayor. He's definitely not the son of a mayor's cousin. I don't know if I could vote. I don't really know if I could hire him. It's just a case of, and also I think it is like, also I think it, I did not know this. So now like I said, I'm gonna start applying for as many of those jobs as possible because heck yeah, man, your boy, I'm about to start getting me these city and state jobs, see what that's all about. Because in reality, if I didn't want to become a professional wrestler, I also would like to become a librarian, and I would love to actually be able to combine those two. I would love to be a librarian who also is a professional wrestler. I mean, Fray Tormenta was what was he? He was a reverend, right? He was a Catholic priest, but he was also a professional wrestler. And his life was made into a movie. Nacho. That's what I'm saying, though, man. We do need to talk about that more. We need to talk about, the fact that, like jobs in general. It shouldn't like a person should like their job. You know what I mean? And if you disagree with that statement, you're probably just a slave driving sociopath. And I have absolutely no reason to listen to you or agree with anything you say. A person should like their job because we spent so many years of people disliking their jobs, and the only thing that people got out of it is a whole bunch of hard working workers being told you guys don't really want to work anymore. Everybody works already. We just tired of working hard for nothing. Get it through your thick slave driving heads, bro. Slavery is not going to be a thing, bro. And while I'm on the subject of slavery, I'm going to just go ahead and bring this up right now. If you are a Republican, I genuinely do not like you. I'm not going to, I don't want to say I don't like you for being a Republican. I'll say that there's certain things that you agree with that I just think is genuinely terrible. And I don't respect, honor, or think anything good about it. Like bigotry, I'm not cool with that. Slavery, I'm not cool with that. Harm to other people just because you don't like them, I'm not cool with that. As I've said multiple times before, the reason why I'm not a Democrat because of the fact that I don't know what it means to be one. But I'm not a Republican because I don't want people that I dislike to be hurt. I'm not a fan of weed or abortions, but I feel like me not being a fan of it is not a reason enough for me to make that into national policy. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to be like, well, I think weed is icky, and I think weed and abortion is icky, so nobody should have it. That's a stupid thing. That's so entitled. Leave these people alone. But like I said, slavery is not a thing. Can we stop trying to make slavery a thing, please? Can we just get people on the same page, please? Can we stop making it seem like there's a top level of society and a bottom level of society, and the bottom level of society should suffer because they're at the bottom level of society? Can we stop doing that, please? Can we just put people on the same page and help each other out on an equal level here, please? Can that be a thing? Because so far we've been doing this whole top level needs to get everything and bottom level needs to suffer lifestyle for a long time now, and things suck. Things suck right now. No, actually, things aren't that bad because you're saying that from the comfort of the inside of your home. The inside of my home that I can lose if I miss one payment. If I go 1 month without paying, I'm gone. Comfort of my home. Greatest country in the world. I'm ranting, I'm sorry. Y'all, this was actually supposed to be about something else. I probably might do that in another video. Y'all be easy. Love and peace.